This is a video by Rich Bin. Today we are working on a Grand Cherokee. This happens to be a 1995 model. And what we're doing today is we are replacing the alternator. The first thing we need to do is to remove the battery. And then we need to remove the battery box right here. Now once you remove those pieces, you can see the alternator. We can get at all the wires that we have to remove from the alternator. Now, over on the other side, we have to loosen the belt. So we have to start by, we got to loosen this bolt right here. And then around the back, there are two bolts right back here. And we have to loosen those. Now underneath, you'll see the jam nut right there on the top. We're going to loosen that. And then the adjuster bolt is right here on the bottom. And we want to adjust that to loosen the belt. And after we loosen that bolt, we can remove the belt. Now, after we remove the belt, we can start removing the wires on the alternator. Now, here is the back of the alternator. These are two 7mm nuts. We got to remove those. And there is a 10mm nut right here. And a 10mm nut over here. And another one right down below. Alright, let's get that 10mm nut out of there. Alright, we got that out of there. Now, once you get these two nuts out, and this 10 right here, and the one on the back side, you can take this wire piece off the alternator. Alright, there it is. It's all off. Now, after you remove that wires, you got to remove this 10mm nut from this red wire right back here. And remove that wire. Next, we need to remove the mounting bolts for the alternator. This one right here is a 15mm. Now the top bolt has a nut on it, so we got to get a wrench to hold the nut on the back side right here. Alright, so loose. There's the nut. Now we can slide the bolt out. We got to make sure that we support the alternator so it doesn't drop on us. Okay, alternator is out. Now on the back side of the alternator, I want to show you where all the nuts were. Right here is where the 7mm nuts were. This is the 10mm that held on the red wire. And then right here was a 10 millimeter, another 10 millimeter right here. That was connected to these two, those 7 millimeter nuts. Now from here, it's just a matter of reversing our steps, and we will have replaced our alternator on our Jeep Grand Cherokee.